Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Epcot. It's good to see you all. Thanks for being in the chat. It's good to have you here live with us. It's been a while, once again, and I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to see you. Man, that sun is shining right off of that glass. You see that? It's not hurting your eyes, but it's hurting mine. It's good to see you. We're back at Epcot. I'm excited to be here. It's been a few weeks. We've had a lot going on, traveled a lot of miles, but back here in Epcot to spend the evening with you. And to be honest, I haven't even been over here since the new festival started. So you get to do it with me tonight, right here in Walt Disney World. All of you, thank you for being here. If it's your first time and you've never been here before and you're watching this video on replay, or you just happen to catch it live right at the beginning for the first time, which is probably pretty rare, welcome. And you can easily subscribe. You just touch a button, hit the notification bell, you'll be notified when we go live next week. We do it on Thursdays. And tonight, it's here in Epcot. Also, if you're excited for tonight, even if you aren't excited, it doesn't really matter. Hit the like button. That helps. It helps a lot. And it's good to see all of you in the chat, all the familiar faces. Epcot is where it's at tonight, and it's hot. On the way over, it was like in the mid-90s. Is what my the thermostat in the car was reading on the way over. So, warm, hot day. It's coming. Summer is coming. Spring break is here. I blame spring break. Not only for the crowds, but for the heat. Once spring break comes, the heat comes. And there you are. There you have it. That's the weather update from here at Epcot. It's hot and I'm hungry. As usual, good to see you all. Thank you so much for joining. We are going to keep moving on. I don't know where we're going. Where we stop, who knows? I hit the thumbs down, maybe. Sean, that sounds about right. I would expect nothing less, my friend. It's good to see you, Sean. Annette and LSU Mom and Karen and Plymouth Rock. It's good to see all of you. Jan S is here. We got Annette here. Karen, Deborah, Lily, Christopher, Karen, Rita's here. Another Sean. Craig's Robotics. It's good to see you guys. Vicky, Jason, Caroline. Good to see you, Caroline. I hear my voice. How are you? Friends saying hello from the line at Spaceship Earth. Have a good time. It's good to see you. And it's a beautiful day. Like, without it being hot, other than the hotness, which I can handle for now, there can be only one. Only one what? Decision? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Well, choose the right one, Sean. Oh, there's only one Sean. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Isn't it flower and garden? It is. Steve wants lobster tonight. Steve? I don't know what Steve wants to say. Steve's not here, but if he was, I would make him eat lobster. Someone said something about lobster. You know what? It's Neil. Neil messaged me something about lobster. You guys have to educate me, because you've probably seen a lot more of this festival than I have, which is zip. I've seen nothing. Zilch. So I'll let you take me on a journey. I'm just along for the ride. Why don't we go this way? Why don't we go over and start with Living with the Land? Even with the crazy weights, it didn't look like it was bad over here. So we'll just head right over. So how's everyone doing? I mean, it has been a couple weeks since the last stream, and I've been all over the place. Steph and I spent almost a week in Vegas, and I was out there for work, but Steph came out with me, and we had some amazing food, some really, really good food that, you know, I could talk about for a long time. But we won't start talking about food tonight because I'll get hungry too fast. You guys get hungry. Then everyone starts getting antsy and they're like, you could make me hungry all the time. All that'll happen. Food will come. In time, we will talk about all the food. But yeah, Vegas happened. There's a lot out there. We had a lot of fun. And then I got back, and last week was the Arnold Palmer Invitational, which myself and Steve and Dale, we all volunteered there, and had a great time. I mean, you know, we love golf, and to see the best golfers in the world and walk with them as standard bearers, we had such a great time. It was very tiring. I went back and added all my steps and miles for the tournament, and over the course of the 4-day golf tournament, I walked 30 plus miles. It was just over 30, just under 31 miles over 4 days. Yeah, it was a good test. Vegas already was a good test for it was a good test for, you know, me getting just back in the full swing of being on my feet for long periods of time, because I had to in Vegas. But then doing the tournament, walking 30 plus miles in 4 days, and not on flat, hard surface, but, you know, up hills in rough grass and all that, you know, I'm feeling great. Feeling great. People are asking, you know, do I feel like I'm back to 100%? I 100% think I'm back to 100%. That's a lot of percents, but I do. I feel great. I've been walking a lot. I started this week. Monday started my full workout routine again, and I have found some limitations. That's for sure. There's certain workouts that work muscles that are like not 100% ready to do that again, and that's cool. I'm just like, you know, we'll do something slightly different for a little bit, and eventually that'll all come back. But for the most part, things are going well. It is good to see you, and happy to be here, and feeling like amazing, feeling really good. Starting to get hungry. We weren't going to talk about food. Please hold. We'll talk about food later. But first we're going to Limit the Land, and it smells like strawberries in here. It's kind of weird. Sean, I don't know, probably be fine. What profession am I in? Well, I was in Vegas for a week, gambling. I'm in the gambling. No, I'm just kidding. I do technology stuff. I'm a geek, which you probably figured out. More marketing than anything else. But it's good to. It's just really good to be back and be in Epcot. And I've always loved the Flower and Garden Festival. It's a good food option, so you're gonna have to guide me. I'm looking for some help, guys. You guys have, many of you have probably watched hours of reviews of stuff, and none of them were mine because I haven't been here. But I'll look for your guidance to guide me towards the right food options. Nerds assemble. That's true. Time to feed Cory, Chan, he says. It'll happen. We'll get there. But first, living with the land. Did I go to you know what? The Strawberry Festival in Plant City. You know what's funny? I have lived here in Florida my whole life, born and raised, have never made it to the Strawberry Festival. We're going to get some lag back here in this line because we always do. So please hold as we make our way through the line and on to the ride. But yes, I've never been to the Strawberry Festival. Lala, it's good to see you. And it was good to see you out there. You guys. Oh, Lala. It was hilarious. So I go over and I'm looking. I'm looking for Lala because her and Ryan are out there, and they told me about where they were. And I go over and I can hear Ryan's voice. And I turn around and he's talking to like one of the TV. They're both talking to one of the TV commentators that's like up in the little studio. Like one. Can I wait for one, please?
Yeah. Can I wait right here?
Yep. And so they're sitting there talking to the commentators like as they're getting ready to go live on TV. It was hilarious. They're having like a full-on fun conversation, laughing. And I said, oh, there they are. You can't miss Ryan's voice. Thank you. Front row for the ride, so we can enjoy living with the land. So I got a little strawberry smell, now mixed with the bromine of the water, which is making for an interesting mix. Glad to be back, JS. It's good to see you. Thanks for being here. 5 times more than normal this year for Plant City traffic? That's crazy. Well, was there something different about this year? Like a big musical act that made it more popular, or it just was what it was? It's just a busy year. Our time has come. Alright guys, enjoy the ride. We might get a little bit of lag as we first go through here, but we'll be good. So just hang in there. I believe they call the smell mold. Maybe, Sean, I could be wrong. Maybe it's mold the whole time. Enjoy living with the land. We'll see you on the other side. More people coming to Florida than ever before. I know, Ron. I think it's time for us true Floridians to just be like, listen, we're going to build a wall. No, I'm just kidding. Enjoy the ride.
Welcome to a voyage of discovery and awareness of the richness and diversity. The approaching storm may seem violent and destructive to us, but to nature, it's a new beginning in the cycle of life. Beneath the surface of the land, roots trap water from the flowing mud, extracting precious nutrients and minerals. These elements, when combined with sunlight, create the diverse living systems of our planet. One of those living systems is the rainforest, home to the most amazing concentration of life on our planet. These dense and beautiful forests cover only a tiny portion of the Earth's surface, but they contain more than half of its plant and animal species. Rainforests are also extremely rich and productive living systems, providing us with oxygen, food, medicine, and other elements essential to our lives. In the desert, nature has created a very different, but no less beautiful living system. And while this arid landscape may seem lifeless, it is very much alive. The plants and animals that have learned to survive in these harsh conditions make use of what little water they can find and avoid the scorching rays of the relentless sun. The American prairie once appeared as desolate as the desert, but over time, rainwater and nutrients gradually penetrated the hard surface of this land. Even the hooves of the mighty buffalo helped create the rich soil that would one day become home to the American farm. Of all the forces at work on the land, humans have had one of the most profound effects. The need to produce food for a growing world led to the enormous use and sometimes overuse of the land. In our search for more efficient ways to grow food, we often fail to realize the impact of our methods. Today, we're learning to live with the land, discovering better ways to grow food that will assure both human and environmental well-being.
Here at Epcot, we're learning to reduce the need for chemical pesticides by breeding and using natural predators like ladybugs and wasps to control pests. In the farmlands across America, we're learning that by plowing under vegetation containing natural fertilizers, we can enrich the soil without the use of chemicals. In arid regions, we're learning to produce food on desert seacoasts by developing and planting crops that thrive on salt water. In Japan, we're learning that by mixing leaves and other living materials into our soil, we can make farmland more fertile without the need for chemicals. Here at Epcot, we're learning to reduce the need for chemical pesticides.
How will we meet tomorrow's growing needs for food production, yet still respect the needs of the land? Some of the answers are being discovered just ahead. To help us maintain these carefully controlled ecosystems, and for your safety, please remain seated in your boat at all times. Welcome to our living laboratory, where scientists from Epcot and the U.S. Department of Agriculture are exploring innovative ways to produce bountiful harvests now and into the future. The tropics are home to the greatest diversity of plants on the planet. Many of these, like papaya, bananas, cacao, coffee, and rice, are well known around the world. These are just a few of the edible plants that have been an important source of nutrition for people living in the tropics. Many are rich in vitamins and minerals, while others are well adapted to growing in less than ideal conditions. Some, like the water lily, thrive in wet, swampy areas and waterways. All parts of this plant, even the flower petals, are edible. The starchy root of the plant has long been used to make flour for baking. One day, many of these lesser-known tropical plants may be as important as the bananas growing on both sides of the boat. More than 28 million tons of bananas are eaten annually, making it the most popular fruit in the world. When we mention farming, you probably don't think of fish, but fish farming, or aquaculture, accounts for nearly half of all the seafood consumed globally. Tilapia, bass, and catfish, like the ones you see here, are three of the more popular crops raised by fish farmers. The sustainable system we're using here recycles the water in the tanks. As a result, we're able to save millions of gallons each year. Our small fish farm produces nearly 5,000 pounds of fish each year to serve in restaurants around Walt Disney World. Innovations like this one can play an important role in our efforts to produce bountiful harvests and still protect natural resources. While there are more than 50,000 edible plant species in the world, most of us are only familiar with a handful that make up our everyday diet. The common grains growing here, wheat, maize, sorghum, and millet, plus rice, account for nearly 2/3 of our global food consumption. Learning how to increase yields of these staples is an important goal of research around the world. These plants are definitely on their way up. Innovative growing techniques like these increase yields while more efficiently using resources like water, fertilizer, and pesticides. Another innovation at work here is our integrated pest management program. By populating our greenhouses with beneficial insects that prey on harmful pests like aphids and flies, we are significantly reducing our reliance on conventional pesticides. We're growing these crops using our nutrient film system. This technique precisely controls and recycles water and nutrients. With it, we can produce over 27,000 heads of lettuce a year in this one small area. Some of our best ideas have been inspired by nature, like these fruit and vegetable trees. By growing these ground plants vertically, we can increase yields and better control diseases. These crops taste as good as they look. In fact, we serve more than 15 tons of produce from our greenhouses in restaurants here at the land every year.
For your safety, please remain seated, keeping all hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat at all times. Thank you.
The future of agriculture may include innovative ideas like this vertical growing system. Plants grown in this way use a fraction of the space required by traditional growing methods. That saves water and increases production. The aquaponics system on your left combines hydroponics with aquaculture. The fish provide a natural source of fertilizer for the plants, and the plants help keep the water clean for the fish. It's another great way to produce more while using less. In our lab, Epcot scientists are working with the U.S. Department of Agriculture on a number of innovative projects. The goal of these efforts is to produce higher yielding and better quality plants. On behalf of Walt Disney World, we hope you enjoyed this unique journey through our living laboratory. We'd like a closer look and check out the behind the scenes. It's a chance for the whole family. These greenhouses represent just a fraction of the work being done worldwide to produce bountiful harvests for our growing population. Scientists, farmers, and even backyard gardeners are doing their part to improve the quantity and quality of foods that we all rely upon. Together, we can continue to find more ways to increase food production and protect our precious natural environment. Only then will we truly be living with the land. On behalf of Walt Disney World, we hope you've enjoyed this unique journey through our living laboratories. If you'd like a closer look, then check out the behind the scenes walking tour. It's a chance for the whole family to get up close and personal with the plants and growing techniques in our laboratories. Please keep your hands and feet inside the boat and remain seated until the boat comes to a complete stop.
So Blue Polo says there is a 7:05 SpaceX launch. And you've confirmed, Blue Polo, that that is from Florida? Because I can swear that I looked last night and there were no launches in Florida in the next few days. I know I saw they did the Starship launch out in Texas today that was successful. That's pretty cool. You guys enjoyed living with the land. I had fun. It's a very relaxing ride. I just wish they served snacks.
Please gather all your personal belongings. Lower your head and watch your step as you exit.
4655, counter number 9. Oh man, I need to make shirts with that now. I'm glad you remember the number. My horrible memory. If you asked me before you said that, I probably would not have remembered the number exactly. Thanks for taking us on Living with the Land. Thank you so much. You, Me, and Disney podcast for the $1.99 Super Chat. I appreciate that. And thanks for joining us tonight. I love living with the land. So when we get the opportunity, we're going to hop on it. We're going to do it. Lift off in about 3 minutes. All right. Let's go out here. It's pretty clear skies over here in Orlando, I think. We should be able to catch a glimpse. It's also a good time of day with the sun going down over the west coast of Florida. It usually catches the exhaust plume better than it would when the sun's more directly above or even coming in from the east. So it's a good time of day to try and see a launch from Orlando. We'll go over here and see what we can find. Three minutes. Just keep me updated on the countdown. It is a little cloudy toward the horizon, but we'll get in a spot over here. Dun, 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 dun. It's been a little while since I saw a launch from Epcot, but I'm pretty sure on the angle over here.
It's not about screaming.
All right, how are we looking for the countdown? Am I excited for X-Men 97 reboot? JL, thanks for the $10 super chat. I've never really followed the X-Men stuff, so I don't know that I'm excited, but I'm not upset that is happening. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Launch was scrubbed. All right. Well, we tried. It's too bad. I guess we'll just have to eat. Keep walking this way. Thank you again, JL, for the generous super chat. I appreciate that. Just scrubbed. That's what happens, you know? It happens. There's a lot going on. It smells good right here, though. I can tell you that much. I don't even know what it is. There's food coming from somewhere. Probably from over there at Coral Reef Restaurant. How have I never seen X-Men? You know, there's a lot of things that would probably surprise you that I have not seen, JL. I probably would surprise you. I've become very disconnected from TV and movies and stuff. Honest truth, we hardly ever turn the TV on at home. We hardly. I mean, I can't remember the last time I watched anything on Disney Plus was just when I sat in with the girls when they were watching something. And the only time I have anything on lately, and usually it's just on my phone because I'm listening to it, is if there's a golf tournament on. Other than that, yeah, no, at nighttime, I've always got something that I'm doing, something's going on. And then if I have any downtime, I'm reading. And that's kind of my routine now. So I used to watch a lot of TV, but no, not much at all anymore. I used to watch a lot of YouTube too, and not much of that either. Vicky says our TV is on all the time. Yeah, there's one that the girls use and they'll watch, but even them, they don't even watch a lot of TV. Can we not get through here? Did I get into some kind of bottleneck? So is there no way to cross through here now? Is this all really closed off? I got myself into a bottleneck that I didn't know was a bottleneck. All right, fine. Alyssa and Neil says we're heading to get Lonster. I think you mean lobster? Are you guys here and you're going to get lobster? Nikki, you like there was a don't feel bad, Josh. Well, it's not like there's signs. Well, yes there are. It's not like there's signs. The sign's really not telling me that the walkway's closed though. You know, Nikki, back when we first did videos in the parks, especially when I first streamed, which has been a long time now because I'm getting old, it was weird and I did feel awkward when people looked at me. I always thought that was kind of strange. I always felt kind of strange. And then, hey, hold on a minute. Survey marker. Yeah, I've got used to it pretty quickly, and now I don't care. Actually, kind of in my own little world most of the time. So, it doesn't bother me at all. How come I headed back towards the ball? I was going back towards Spaceship Earth to find an opening to try and get a good view of the potential rocket launch that has now been scrubbed. Florida Fresh. That's where this lobster is. You know, I gotta go check out the Honey Bistro. This. Alyssa and Neil are heading from Japan to Florida Fresh. 80. There's 1,080 people watching. I remember a time when I got confused and thought we had 1,080 people watching, but we were streaming in 1080p. That was funny. That was a long time ago. That's a throwback for you. Yeah, I know we had a little lag back there. Sorry, the Beef Bistro doesn't have your favorite disgusting flatbread. Well, I like it. I like the flatbread. Going to Boathouse at Disney Springs in a couple weeks. What your recommendation for dinner? Yeah, there's so many good things there. I will tell you right now, if they still have, I haven't even eaten it, but I saw a picture of it on Instagram today. If they have that key lime pie that they have right now, it looks ridiculous. I gotta get over there just to try the key lime pie. It looks amazing. You guys should go look. I encourage you. Go to Instagram, look at the key lime pie, or the pictures that that Boathouse posted, and their key lime pie looks crazy. Crazy good. But all of you who are here, make sure to smash that thumbs up. Also, if it's your first time, make sure to subscribe. That's easy too. Some good stuff here. Oh, we love Chef Art Smith's. We went there back a month ago on stream or so. Wasn't it a month ago or so? We saw the topiary at the beginning. Some of them are like Goofy's over there, beside the lake. And there's some up here from Encanto. See?
Alright, well, when we get back towards the bowl, I gotta go up to that gift shop.
Topiaries.
I gotta go in there and get something.
Yeah, there was supposed to be a launch. It got scrapped. All right.
Meet where?
I think we're on the wrong side for the bistro. So wherever that's. I still haven't seen any recommendations in the chat, so I'm guessing you guys don't have recommendations for food. You haven't seen other videos of people trying food? Or else you're just gonna leave me to my own chances here. We'll see. We're not gonna stop him when he gets the one thing that everyone says not to get.
Jackson, come here.
There's all kinds of food out here that I can smell. Sorry, Cory, can't help you. Fine then. We're just gonna get food. Something smells really good right here. The cheesecake, chicken and waffles. I don't know that there's anything here that I've never not liked at Honey Bistro.
You want that?
Let's go look at the pictures over here. The cheesecake is liquid nitro this year. Oh, that's over at the other booth behind us. So it's liquid nitro now. But what about chicken and waffle? So this chicken and waffle is a cornbread waffle with whipped honey butter and spicy honey. That sounds really good, doesn't it? The chicken and waffle. Do we know anything about this? Well, we're about to. Chicken and waffle.
Let's go.
Launch will be tomorrow. Did they release a time? Man, this line's getting crazy. Did they release a schedule? Man, something smells smoky here.
It's honey.
The croissant in France. Heavy in cheese, not as sweet for the cheesecake over at Swirled Showcase. I kind of find it interesting that they're doing it, that it is a like a nitro cheesecake. That seems weird to me. The nitro like cake, the chocolate cake they had, that was really good. And that makes sense, like the chocolate cake is like fudgy. Getting the nitro cheesecake, it just sounds like it wouldn't work quite right. The tamale in Mexico. Or you want the nitro cheesecake. All right then, Wendy. Wendy, you've never steered me wrong. We'll probably just, well, you know, we'll have to just come back over here later on and maybe get that nitro cheesecake. Cory, am I ignoring Sean on purpose? He's trying to get me to make a comment, and I refuse to. We're behind you. Where are you? I don't see you, Nielsen.
I didn't hear this. What did you call for don't break?
I thought you were doing something.
You open? Can I get one chicken and waffle, please?
It'll be $6.75. Have a good night.
Thank you, too. There he is. What's up, buddy? How are you? It's good to see you.
Nitro Neil.
What's that?
Nitro Neil.
Oh, Nitro
That's
Neil.
what they call me back. No, I'm just joking. They never called me Nitro.
Nitro Neil. I'm going to call you that forever now. I'm never going to call you anything
It's a
else.
really bad name.
It's Neil and Alyssa. It's good to see you guys.
Hi, everybody.
I got chicken and waffles.
Oh, wow.
We were here earlier, and I'm telling you, the sun was so strong that I know I got.
You were
sun.
getting crispy.
I'm feeling crisp.
Crispy Nitro Neil.
Yes. I need to be nitrized.
Thank you.
We saw the show.
Oh yeah.
A good friend of mine
Thank you.
who actually
Look at the size of that
chicken
chicken.
and waffles. I haven't had it yet, but it sounds amazing. And I'm sure you're
Want
hungry.
napkins? I'll get you some napkins.
Please. Thank
There
you.
you go. No knife?
I just gotta go find a spot. Preferably not a garbage can. I mean, listen, I'm not too good for a garbage can. I would use a garbage can. Ah, there's a table just opened up.
There you go. He's stalking his table. Up. Oh.
So is this a boneless chicken breast?
It's boneless.
It doesn't look like it.
I think it is.
I would assume it would be.
I mean, it's on a waffle. I don't think they want you to choke to death.
Well, I would agree with that, but it looks kind of interesting. There you go, chicken and waffles. So
Waffle
this was
looks
like
well cooked.
$6.75, and it's got hot honey. I think they said spicy honey,
Yes.
and then some kind of honey butter. It looks good.
Looks really good.
It looks like a decent size, like portion too.
You know who makes great waffles and chicken?
Who's that?
Gladys Knight's son.
What?
Gladys Knight.
How would
Her
I know
son.
that?
Because
He owns a
everybody
restaurant?
should
Oh,
know
does he
that.
own a restaurant?
He owns
Really?
a restaurant. And he, yes, in Georgia.
You know who else has good chicken in Georgia?
Who else?
Ludacris.
Ludacris.
He has a restaurant in the Atlanta airport.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and it's very good. Oh yeah, that's it. I'm assuming it's boneless. Yeah.
Looks really good. It's got to be a chicken breast. They don't want you choking to death here.
I think it could use more honey. Oh, look at that. See how it
Well,
tastes?
let's see whether you like it or not. The question is it dry?
No,
It's not dry.
it's not dry. The skin's just kind of rubbery.
Okay. Is it the skin or the coating?
The skin.
So the skin is on it, on a chicken breast? You sure?
No, it's the
That's
breading.
the coating, yeah,
it's the
the
breading.
breading.
It's not a skin.
It's probably been sitting there then.
Yeah, it's skinless, but it's just a little chewy.
Right.
The chicken doesn't have a ton of flavor. The flavor's in the honey, and there's not much of the honey on there.
Something to talk to them about.
Let's try this waffle. It's got corn in it. It's a cornbread waffle.
It doesn't.
The waffle's actually really good. Chicken, not so much.
Hi, Rita. Hi, Felix. So
No, it is hot, Sean.
So you're feeling
not
a
cold.
little heat? No, you mean the temperature's hot?
No, temperature high.
Okay. Any heat in the honey at all?
Not much, just
Okay.
a little bit. Just very, very lightly. No, it's kind of the chicken's kind of.
Now, did you look inside? Was there a fryer in there, or are they getting it delivered in like a hot cart?
It would have to be hot carb.
That's why then, because if they were frying it fresh, it would probably be a lot better.
I think it's chicken thigh, because
It's dark meat.
yeah, that's not white meat.
Well, you know, this is interesting.
Because now in Japan.
In
they
Japan, in the quick serve.
Or it could be cat.
No, don't
say cat.
no meow.
We
no,
have
no,
cats.
no.
Don't say cats.
Actually,
we have cats.
back in Brooklyn, it was.
No, that's too fatty to be a chicken breast. That's definitely thigh.
But it's boneless.
Yeah.
So in Japan, they used to give you a slice of chicken breast in the quick serve when you got the chicken teriyaki. Well, we had it today, and we've had it the past couple of times. It is not chicken breast. It's not white meat chicken anymore.
Chicken thighs.
And you know it's way cheaper, obviously.
Yeah.
So they've made a switch, you know.
But see, they use chicken thighs in Art Smith's like thigh hide chicken biscuits,
Right.
which I love because there's a lot of flavor. In
They're
it.
moist. They're moister for sure. They're definitely fattier, the thighs, than the breasts. That's why people on diets, you know.
You can try a
eat
chicken
white
if
meat.
you want to.
No, I'm good. We just.
Did you get the lobster?
We're going with
You're
you.
gonna go? Okay, so you've had it?
We've had it.
Yeah.
It's
And
great.
it's really good?
Yeah.
Yes. Now Alyssa had it interesting. She had it without the sauce on it, without the.
Because I don't like it.
She and I'm thinking about trying it that way. I had it
Was
the
it
other
kind
way.
of like a citrus?
Spicy.
No, it wasn't spicy. I don't know. It was like a white. It was good. You know, it was really good. But they grill it. Like you go over there, you'll smell the grill.
I smell the grill here too. I think I jinxed myself.
Oh, he's grilling.
I think
What
I
is he
jinxed
grilling
myself
over there?
because I said that there was. I had never had anything from the. See how like look at that.
That's 100% sure that that's
Yeah,
because
it's like I can even cut it.
right.
It's
They
like
fried
gooey.
it. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not
I
fried
said
fresh
that I
yet.
had never had anything from this booth that I didn't like, and I jinxed myself.
But the waffle is good.
What is this a new item or they had it last year?
No, I've never had this one.
Oh, they never had it.
They have had chicken and waffles though before.
That waffle's not even worth swallowing.
No, you're not.
Not that last bit. It was too
Not
dry.
Really? You're throwing
No,
it out
don't
of
get
it?
this.
Really?
Henry, $5. Tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. is the current scheduled time, weather permitting. Tamale in Mexico is the vote. Thank you, Henry, for the $5 super chat. That is the rescheduled launch for tomorrow night.
Oh, it didn't go.
No.
We were
Oh, we
looking.
were
We were
standing
looking.
No, it got scrubbed.
Okay.
That's why. And it got scrubbed the other night.
I guess so.
This is the second scrub.
I think so.
Yes.
Now, I know
Oh,
you,
you saw
you were
it.
working, but did you happen to see the big SpaceX the Super Heavy go off this morning?
Yeah.
We watched it also.
It was amazing.
9:30 a.m.
39 engines or
Yes.
something. Yes, this is what's left of this. It doesn't look very appetizing. Like you see how it's like all like chewy in
You
there.
know, not to say any, but Steve might like it this way. He like, you know, this might be on the McDonald's level.
Oh yeah, I don't know. That's more
That's rough.
chewy than a chicken McNugget. Yeah, that's weird.
I think you're going to enjoy the lobster tail
I
way
vote
much.
no on this for next time. It seemed like a good price for the size of what you got, but now that you know what you get, not so much. All right, so is Florida Fresh back in the back where it was?
No, I believe it's
Oh, it's up here?
up this way.
Was it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, it's this
I
way.
remember seeing
Yeah.
I remembered it being like in the back before, but they moved
No,
stuff
they moved
around.
Florida Fresh. And there's a lobster tail. You see the young lady has it?
Ah. Ours last night was not like that, Rye Guy said. So did you like it last night, Rye Guy? Because
I
that
saw
one...
this gentleman the other night when
Yeah?
we were here. It was Epcot had just closed, but it was a late night, and he was cleaning by the bathroom by the Odyssey. And I was just started talking to him. I didn't know what he'd say to me. I was like, "Hey, how you doing? You're doing a great job." He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "It's kind of cold out." We were having a nice conversation. Florida fresh.
There it is.
It's just a really big shrimp.
My wife knows her Disney. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, there's the grill cranking over here. They also have a Cuban sandwich?
Yeah. Now I don't eat red meat or pork anymore, but
okay, so what do we
I know somebody who had it. And this, out of 5, this is only 3.5. This was a 5.
Got it.
And this was a 5.
Strawberry shortcake.
Yes. And he also had the cucumber watermelon slushy and liked it. So this one,
you don't like the
doesn't
cucumber.
like cucumber
I don't like
watermelon.
cucumber. I don't like.
Do you like so did you try the cucumber Sprite?
No, I haven't tried.
You got to try it just to see.
I like Sprite.
It's very refreshing.
Oh, look at all the bugs.
Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Nice swarm. Let's call it swarm.
The gnats are out tonight. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Can I get one of the lobster tail?
Absolutely, and I can't take cash if that's all right.
What's that?
No cash.
Okay, that's fine.
Lobster tail's going to be $11.25.
Thank you. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Well, the strawberry shortcake does look good, and so do the Cuban sandwiches. Thank you very much. All right. You know, this whole lobster tail actually looks good. And it smells really good. Guy's over here cooking. I mean, here's the picture. Here's the real thing. It looks great. Look at that meat. All right, we gotta find a spot for it, a spot to eat it. It looks good. It looks really good, and it's like it's got a creamy looking sauce on it. I didn't even read. What is the sauce? I'll read it over here from the book.
That's for lamb.
There's tables over here. Sorry, I've got you aiming down. You know, I don't think it's that bad either, the $11, when you compare it to some of the other stuff, like, that you would normally get over at, like, Italy for $11. It's definitely a better price than that stuff. But it looks decent. Get the lime there. All right, hold on. Let me set you down here for a moment. Ugh. It's a lime sauce. So some kind of creamy lime sauce. The sauce will make it or break it. Well, there's plenty on there, so. All right. Where'd my book go? Is there anything else in it but just lime? Florida Fresh. It's a key lime butter. That makes all the difference in the world. Key lime butter. It's not just lime sauce. That sounds delicious. Key lime butter. Sean is torturing you in chat. I can just like look right over it. Like right over it. Well, it makes sense now. There's the grilled lime on the side too.
What is the gnats are everywhere? Oh,
they are.
Goodness.
Welcome to Florida.
They were swarming.
We are residential people here now. It's like almost 3.5 years.
That is a decent amount of lobster.
Now we went plain.
So guess what? The last time we had it, we didn't get lime.
This lime looks great.
We did not get it. I have the pictures.
Here's your fork and knife.
Oh yeah, nice lime.
I think you're going to enjoy this.
Yours has some nice grill marks on it.
Well, you might not see yours because you have.
Because it's got the key
sauce
lime butter on it.
How do you get the lime?
Would you squeeze it?
All right, here we go. Key
Give it a
lime
good
butter,
squeeze, lady.
lobster.
They grill the limes, which is cool.
He said he's sorry that we didn't get it.
Like, I can't think of
So what do you think?
I can't think of anything that they could do to make it better than what it is.
I'm telling you,
it tastes
this is
great.
one of my favorite things that I've had in any of these festivals.
It tastes great.
There you go.
That is very, very good. Like,
Can you get the water sour?
Yes.
that is better than I expected.
Oh, you were doubting me when I
Steph
texted
would
you.
love this.
Hey.
Steph loves key lime and she loves lobster. You mix the two together. That's very, very good.
I wouldn't steer you wrong.
That's very good, and it's actually a
Oh, it's
decent
good with the
amount of
lime,
lobster,
yeah.
too. I mean, I was kind of leery
still
about
have
the
left.
quality
Yeah.
of
That's
it.
right, we do.
Because it's basically, I mean, that's I've
you
already
can leave
taken a
that
couple
out.
bites, and that's how much is
Yeah,
still
it's
left.
like a drop.
And the lobster is tender. Yeah, it's not chewy at all.
Unlike the
It's definitely not overcooked at
chicken
all.
on the bun. I mean, the waffle.
Yeah. It's not overcooked at all.
Good.
That is so good.
I'm glad that they did the right thing, because the other night they did the right thing. Now, we got it without the key lime sauce. So, because I just want to taste what the lobster tastes like.
It's good. It's sweet.
Okay, here we go.
The lobster meat is, yeah, look how thick that is. It's crazy.
Mmm. Oh, yeah.
I mean, look.
It's as good as the other night. If not better.
Maybe better because we have the wine.
Can we get some new food reviews? I don't know, maybe. If I ever have time to do anything.
Corey's a busy dude, but you're getting it now.
We're lucky that we're here. We're here. I would agree with you. It's one of the best things I've had at a festival in
Yep.
a long time.
Now, it's a little pricey. 11
But
and change.
still, I was saying, you compare it to what they charge for some of the little pasta dishes over in Italy.
Yes. Well,
It's way
Italy's
better
always a
than that.
rip-off. It's third party.
This is way better than that.
Mmm. Wow. Wow. I was saying I would definitely blow if I came for dinner and
Yeah.
was hungry, $50. I can get 5 of them.
Have 5 of them.
5 of them and
I mean,
have
I'd
dinner.
Yeah, that's very good. I mean, with the amount of meat,
It's really good.
so if you like lobster, this is it. And I really like that butter. The key lime butter.
Uh-huh.
It's very good. There was like a blackened fish sandwich that was here maybe last year that was really good too.
Blackened fish sandwich.
Yeah. And it was over there.
It was. I think it was catfish. It was blackened catfish.
Was it?
Yep.
It was really good.
Yep. Love the catfish. It was
The last
towards.
bite.
It was by Test Track.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I need to get Steph over here and get her to try the lobster. She loved that.
Yeah. It's kind of like a step above. You know,
Mm-hmm.
lobster itself is a step above.
It's been over a year since we've seen Stephanie. That's true.
Is it?
Not us. We've seen her before.
You
But
see
she wasn't on the
I think maybe they might have
Christmas.
seen
She
her
wasn't on Christmas.
at Give Kids the World.
if you were
It's-
there in person, but she was never on
She
camera.
was never on
Oh,
camera.
she wasn't.
I don't think so. She strategically figures out how to stay behind the camera.
We did see her, and anybody who was there.
She used to be on the camera a lot. You guys know that. And now she's hiding. In hiding. You got to send her messages. Tell her you want her to do a dining review with me. And
Incognito.
we'll do one.
Oh, that is really good.
Upsets me that Italy has been disappointing. It always is. There was one year that they I haven't even seen what's there this year. Let's see. There was one year that they had one of the best items of the festival.
Who checked it out that really liked Italy? That I saw. I was watching, and they ate everything in Italy and really liked it. One of the vloggers checked it out, and they liked what there was at Italy. But remember, Italy is always third party.
Mm-hmm.
And third party is always going to be more money. And,
Like Mexico.
you know, same as Mexico.
Okay, so they've got broccolini. They've got a penne pasta with just tomato sauce and buttery shrimp. They got another penne pasta and 4 cheese sauce and a chocolate cannoli. So, back years ago now, the year that they had one of the best items of the whole festival was a Frito miso. And it had the zucchini, the shrimp, the calamari, all fried with pepperoncinis and lemon. So good. And you got a nice portion too.
How long ago was this?
Right? Oh man, it was
before
years.
COVID.
Yeah.
Everything has
Pre-COVID.
changed.
Yeah, it was pre-COVID.
The like in some of the restaurants we go to, even going to the character meals, they used to have like a lobster mac and cheese.
Mm-hmm.
It's not lobster mac and cheese anymore.
Yeah.
It's shrimp mac and cheese.
Yeah.
So I don't know whether they can't get the stuff or it's just too much money.
Yeah, it's just making it cheaper.
Yeah, they're making it cheaper. And you saw with the dark meat chicken.
Yeah.
I mean, that's unusual. You would have never seen that
No,
4 years ago.
I agree.
No.
Well, they changed the
As an
pan
Italian, the booth is disgraceful.
as an Italian.
Oh, what's the matter with you? Come on now. Get a spicier meatball. They should have chicken parmesan and veal parmesan heroes.
Ooh, that would be
and
good.
make them good, like
Chicken
we make them back
parm
in New York.
Yeah, chicken parm sliders.
Oh, come on now.
That would be great.
There's so
Hey,
many cool things they can make.
Where is the best dessert in the festival? You guys know. You watch
What
all
did
the
I
videos.
have? I had the.
Someone said to get that cheesecake, but I've had the cheesecake before, but they're just like nitro.
What was I able to get?
Freezing it now, but
I was able to get the cheesecake.
I mean the strawberry shortcake here looked good, but I kind of want to travel to the back somewhere. And
That
find
is really
something.
good. So the performer, what was her name?
I looked it up.
A Latin lady who actually started singing background for Luis Miguel.
Oh, really?
She's performing. We caught her first show. My good friend Sam is playing trumpet.
Oh, nice.
He actually also he's a
Diane Diaz.
Diane Diaz is her name.
She's good.
So he's kind of like a Disney legend, but
I don't recognize
Right.
the name.
Sam played here years and years ago, back in the Magic Kingdom.
Mhm.
He also played in Epcot. He did a bunch of the Christmas stuff, the candlelight.
Yeah.
This year, he's been doing it for years. Great player.
That's great.
So they have a really good horn section there.
Mom's here.
Oh, there
Hi,
goes
Mom.
Mom would like the lobster also.
Mom would like a lobster.
And we met Mom
Ooh, wait.
at Give Kids the World.
Chocolate maple whiskey cake.
Canada? Is that Canada? Or?
That is Canada.
Okay.
And they got a beignet filled with vanilla ice cream and glazed with caramel. That's in France.
France.
That sounds good. Have you guys seen anyone trying this beignet? Strawberry rhubarb upside down cake. Where's that one? Over by Test Track.
Right over there.
Strawberry rhubarb
What
upside
did I have?
down
I was
cake.
able to have something. The cheesecake.
That sounds great.
I don't know.
I don't remember.
I'm glad I didn't steer you wrong on the lobster tail.
Oh, it was great. Thank you for the
I
recommendation.
think it was a cheesecake. What did I say? Really quick.
I don't
Man,
know.
strawberry rhubarb upside down cake. That sounds good.
Let me look it up.
Now rhubarb.
There's a coconut tres leches too,
Mm.
with toasted coconut. The beignet with the ice cream though. That
Do
sounds
you ever
really
go to
good.
the French Quarter for beignets?
What? It's not a real beignet. It's a Dunkin' Donut. What?
So it's not like the ones in the French Quarter.
I guess not. Orange blossom saffron cake. Chocolate cannoli, no thank you. Bananas Foster bread pudding.
There's a lot of good sounding desserts. I cannot believe these gnats. They're horrifying.
They were all over behind the screen. I told you I was trying to get.
Flan. We got the flan over in Mexico.
Flan's always good.
Can't get a signal.
I don't know, that strawberry rhubarb sounds really good. Wendy. The lemon meringue pie.
You know, Wendy was just here.
Well, I
Last
know,
week.
that's how she tried this stuff. Fried cinnamon roll bites. Strawberry rhubarb upside down cake. World Discovery. Epcot Farmer's Feast. I think I gotta go try that. That sounds delicious.
Here, did this chicken look better in the picture?
Yeah, doesn't that look way better on the picture?
I guess in the translation of walking from wherever they cook it to there.
Spicy hot dog. What is it?
All right. No, it's horrible, that beignet. Okay. All right, strawberry rhubarb it is.
And where is strawberry rhubarb?
Test track.
Test track.
World Showcase has cantaloupe
Here,
soft
I'm gonna
serve
switch
ice cream.
Wait, cantaloupe ice cream?
Yeah, but I think it's a gray.
Oh, I love cantaloupe, but cantaloupe ice
Vanilla
cream
soft serve
sounds a
cantaloupe.
little bit funky. Okay, the hibiscus lemonade at Farmer's Feast. You're killing me, Wendy. I'm only one person.
As one who has eaten ice cream with crickets, worms,
That's true.
and grasshoppers, how weird can cantaloupe ice cream seem?
It's not that weird. Sure.
There you go. Oh, you.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Perfect.
Thank you.
You got it. Have a good one. I like coconut pie. But I guess we're going for strawberry rhubarb.
Rhubarb. So, where we see rhubarb, which we won't see anymore, was in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, where the Pennsylvania Dutch folks are.
Uh-huh.
They make a lot of rhubarb jams. So anybody who knows the Pennsylvania Dutch country in Lancaster County in Pennsylvania, you'll know that they're famous for their rhubarb. Rhubarb pie, rhubarb jams, all kinds of rhubarb stuff.
You see,
I never had it.
and,
really.
and I've always wanted to go out to California for the boysenberry festival. At Knott's, it looks so cool. Like that would be right up my alley, but we just never had the opportunity to go at the right time of year. Today is Pie Day. I know that. That's why there's a giant key lime pie that you can go get at Boathouse that we were talking about earlier.
For 3.14.
Paula says hi from Lancaster County.
Well, there you go. There you go. She knows. She knows.
She knows about the rhubarb.
She has to know about the rhubarb because they literally can things there. They put them in jars. They make them fresh.
That's interesting.
Did you ever go to Sarasota with
Amanda lives in Lancaster County.
Kitchen Kettle Village, right? Tell Cory about Kitchen Kettle Village.
I'm learning.
He's been in Florida, but you go to a lot of places, though. You go to a lot of places.
I've been around PA. I've never been in Lancaster
You've never
County.
been to the Pennsylvania Dutch country?
No.
Oh, you've got to go.
how about Hershey Park?
No, never been.
Oh, two great places to go in Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania's pretty amazing. It's got some great
So
places.
Matthew's been to the Boysenberry Festival, and it's good. You enjoyed it.
The Boysenberry Festival.
Bill says Lancaster County, PA here, and I've never had anything rhubarb.
Really? Have you ever gone to
Missing
Kitchen
out.
Kettle
Is
Village?
this where we're going? Yeah, strawberry
There you
rhubarb.
go. The strawberry rhubarb upside down.
But you can't be. Are you saying beat coffee ice cream? Because I do love coffee ice cream. You're right. Big E. They sell. I think it's Publix brand ice cream here. That they sell the Santa's White Christmas, which has the little bits of like chocolate covered espresso in it. Little espresso bits. And that ice cream is so good. You next? I'll do one of the strawberry rhubarb, please.
Two of the strawberry rhubarb. Anything else?
Just one.
Oh, just one?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
That'll be it.
All right, so 475. I've heard it's good.
Thank you.
Blame me. Blame me.
Have a good one.
You too. Hi.
Kay says, yes, that's the best ice cream. It's so good. So good. The Santa's White Christmas ice cream. If you've never had it and you like coffee, it is so delicious.
Okay, we're good. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Oh, this is the menu that changes. Then an April menu that's going to be coming up. Look at the April menu. There's the peach, ginger, vanilla, whipped cream. Thank you. All right, we got it. Strawberry rhubarb, upside down cake. You guys got to try this.
Want me to help you?
No, I got it. But you have to try it because I can't eat it all. Shoe fly pie. See, I've never had shoe fly pie. I can't even say all the words. Shoe fly pie. I've never had it. I want to try it.
Have you ever eaten shoe fly pie?
I have not.
Oh, that's a Pennsylvania Dutch delicacy.
All right. This looks pretty darn good right here.
It does look really good.
I like pineapple upside down cake, and strawberry rhubarb upside down sounds good. Sounds really good.
If you like shoe fly pie, you could get it shipped here to Florida.
Really?
They ship
Yep.
it. One year we shipped it.
Yes, we did.
All right. Whoa, wrong way. Sorry. There we go. All right, let's see what's going on here. If I can keep from getting whipped cream all over my. Oh, it's very moist. Look at that.
Looks scrumptious.
It's a lot of fruit in it. Fantastic. See, Wendy doesn't steer me wrong. You can get it at the Sarasota Amish restaurant. I know.
That's what I said.
Yeah, is that
Did
that's what
you
you
ever
said?
go out there?
No.
We have to.
Try this. You guys have to try this.
Yeah, we could try.
There's a spoon there. It's warm. It's delicious.
All right, now, I told you in Pennsylvania, you got the rhubarb for other people. I've never had rhubarb in my life.
I don't know that I can taste anything that's like particularly different
Rhubarby?
than rhubarb. It's more strawberry than anything.
We used to get our friends. used to get that.
But it's very delicious. Like it's
Marmalade.
warm. It's very moist, like a pineapple upside down cake.
Now, don't eat the flour, and I'll tell you why afterwards. Not now.
You can eat the flour.
But it's very, very tasty. Come visit us. You won't be disappointed. I know. There's so many of you all over that want me to visit and eat all your food. And I'm happy to do that one day. Like we still got to get to New Haven to eat all the pizza.
Oh, the pizza.
Yeah, we
In
gotta
New
go.
Haven.
We gotta go do the pizza tour. Bill says, "Open a PO box and I'll mail you a shoe fly pie." I have a PO box. It's right down below.
You have to get it though, day of, because it'll be a nice one.
You just got to you got to keep me up to date in in the messages on when it arrives, so I can get it. So it's still good.
Because
What
it
are they
has
sending
to be
you?
refrigerated. A shoe fly pie.
Oh. Where are you getting the shoe fly pie from? Which place?
Is it?
From the Shoe Fly Pie Company.
Yeah, but there's a restaurant that does
I just made that up.
I know, I'm sure
No,
you
there's
did.
a restaurant
There's actually a
that
place.
does-
What's it called? Dutch Haven.
Dutch Haven.
Are you getting it from Dutch Haven?
Dutch Haven, the Shoe Fly
You see,
Pie Company.
let me explain something to you, Cory. Sometimes I think I'm getting senile and I can't remember anything. The fact that I just remembered Dutch Haven
Haven?
makes me think I'm not senile.
So that's
Always
the
went there.
the place to go.
So Dutch Haven is world famous for shoe fly pie.
Really?
It looked like a giant windmill, right?
Still,
But the windmill part
they
of
say
it
I need to
broke.
go to Long Island for pizza.
Oh, listen.
Wait, La Piazza.
As somebody who grew up in
La
Brooklyn,
Piazza is the place.
whoever's saying that from Long Island, I love Long Island. We lived in Merrick, South Merrick, in Nassau County for many years.
I knew I'd get Neil.
You
going
got to
for
go to
some
Brooklyn for good pizza.
Yep.
Brooklyn. Now, New Haven, like it's a specific kind of pizza that certain
the New
individuals
Jersey
like.
pizza looks good too.
There's some good Jersey pizza, but Brooklyn, I'll tell you, if you ever get to Brooklyn, You asked me before,
Spumoni
and I'll tell you where to go. L&M Spumoni Gardens,
Good
L&B
stuff.
Spumoni Gardens rather. They have great spumoni, but they're Sicilian slices.
It's
So
this
good.
big, the pie, as big as this table.
Really?
We used to bring home back to Long Island because when we lived in Brooklyn, we went there all the time. But our kids grew up in Long Island.
They love
We used to bring home pies.
box.
Like a full pie was in 2 boxes,
Wow.
you know, and
As big as this table.
we would keep it in the freezer. Fresh mozzarella, but on the bottom. The sauce is on top. Pecorino,
Yeah.
deadly.
Really.
Oh yeah. Now I'm not challenging the
Ice
fact
is
that, you
here.
know,
What's up, buddy? It's good to see you. Hi's Piano. We're still trying to see if we can get him here for December. You got to get here, Hi's. Did you get to meet Hi's when he was just here?
No.
You met Hi's.
You met him.
Yeah, got to
Because
meet him in Magic Kingdom.
He couldn't come. He's a piano player, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
He
yes.
just visited.
Yeah, he couldn't come when we did the Give
No,
Kids the
no,
World thing.
no. But he just visited, and I got to meet him, and now we're
Okay.
trying to convince him to come back.
Okay, well, you know what? If you tell us, I would love to meet him from musician to musician. It would be
He
wonderful.
went and saw Bob for the first time.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, now Robert likes Chicago-style pizza. Robert, Alyssa and I like Chicago-style pizza also.
Deep
There's
dish.
also Detroit-style pizza. But, you know, deep dish. And we did go to the original Geno's in Chicago.
Yeah.
It was phenomenal. It's different than eating a New York City
It's totally
pizza.
different.
It's
All
a
the
different
pizzas are
thing.
different.
You can't really compare. It's not fair.
Yeah.
Because Detroit style pizza is excellent also.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone has their own thing. I am kind of like drawn to the idea of the New Haven pizza because just looking at it, it looks like it would be my thing.
Well, it's thin.
Like thin.
It's crunchy.
It looks like my thing. So I got to get out there. I have to get out there
Florida
to try it.
pizza's pretty bad.
Well, it depends on where you get it. Because we got a lot of, transplants. If you find the right people who know what they're doing.
Disney pizza.
Okay, so I'm going to quiz you now, just quickly. What famous place is in New Haven besides pizza?
Oh, like food related?
No.
Oh, I don't even know.
Okay, I'm just
I
going
don't
to say
even, there's a college,
university.
right?
Yes.
There's a college. I don't know what it is,
Ivy
though.
League.
Oh, I don't even know.
Yeah.
Yale's in New
Yale.
Haven.
Yale is in New Haven.
So it's
Connecticut.
a college town.
It's. You see, that's what's weird.
It's kind of
Like where
spread out.
Yale is really cool, but there are places in New Haven that aren't so cool.
Sure.
But Yale, obviously, it's Yale.
Oh yeah,
You know.
yeah.
But Yale is there.
Just come to Connecticut. I'm gonna come to Connecticut. Don't worry. It's gonna happen. We had like $20 flights.
$20 flight
Yeah. There was that.
to Connecticut.
Yeah, they do nonstop flights once a day back and forth on that.
What airline?
Avello.
Oh, that's one of those where you have to jump out with a
They
parachute.
started out of New Haven.
That's a parachute.
No, it's good. They're just,
For real?
They're refurbished planes. No, for real. They've gone up now, but they were back when me and Steve looked last year. It's like $25 and $30 trips
All right,
back and
because
forth.
JetBlue has had, like, I've flown back
But
to
they
New York.
fly into New Haven.
New Haven.
So, like, you land and you can go right into downtown.
It's a
short little
smaller
Uber ride.
airport, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure
I
it's
don't
a
think
small
there's
airport.
a big international airport in New Haven.
But there's a lot of people who, when we talked about it, have flown Avello and they had good
Oh, wow.
experience.
I've never heard it. Never heard of it.
Personally don't like shoe fly pie from Dutch
Oh,
Haven.
wow.
Bird in Hand Bakery is better.
We
See, this
did
is
go
like
to Bird in
this
Hand.
is like the argument about
But we went there
king
also.
cakes in New Orleans.
So Bird in
We did
Hand,
go there too. There's an all-you-can-eat restaurant.
check it out. There's some great names in the Pennsylvania Dutch country. There's Bird in Hand.
Intercourse.
There's Intercourse, Pennsylvania, which is always gets a good smile from people.
that's
Intercourse.
very interesting.
The Strasburg Railroad goes to Intercourse. Anybody from Pennsylvania in that area knows what I am talking about.
and you
Alyssa
can go
and I,
get your shoe fly pie.
yes, you can get your shoe by fly. There's great places to eat though. I'm telling you, you
All
can't
you
go
can
without your
eat.
wife and kids.
All
There-
you can eat.
yes.
And
I work
everything-
right down the street from the airport. Rick, so you could pick me up
Oh, there you
and
go.
take me to get the pizza.
There you go. Now,
The thing is,
well,
like-
what's the best one, Rick? What is the one that you think is the numero uno in New Haven.
There's like a few right there in town, and then they're kind of spread out around. When I was looking, it was like, as far as like 30 minutes outside of town, there's little pizza spots.
Are you watching the particular individual that rates pizza to know this?
Oh, you're talking about Portnoy stuff?
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen all his stuff.
Because he's in awe of New Haven.
He likes the New Haven stuff.
But his number one is in Brooklyn.
Yeah, I think so, right?
Yes. And it's actually the family of that place. I think they opened something in not in Miami, but maybe in Hollywood or something.
Sean says Sally's. Anthony says Pepe's.
Pepe's. That's the one.
Travel says Pepe's.
Pepe's. They're laughing.
All right, I'm gonna walk around the World Showcase.
You do your thing.
You guys heading out?
No.
It's good to see you.
Pleasure.
It's good to see you.
Enjoy.
Thanks for stopping, and thanks for turning me on to the lobster, Neil.
Absolutely.
Everyone say good night to Neil.
Enjoy. We're going to continue
And
walking
Alyssa.
our trek around Epcot and put on some steps.
I'm sure that we will cross paths at one point.
Absolutely. Have fun.
Again, it's
All right,
good to
take
see
care.
you guys.
Bye-bye.
Have a great night.
You too. Great seeing you.
I'm about to kick into a fast walking Cory mode.
Go. Alyssa and Neil are not fast walking right now.
Well, I was just saying, during that golf tournament this past week, I went back and looked at my counter, and I, in 4 days, was just over 30 miles, which is pretty significant.
Hey, considering?
That is pretty significant. Yeah, considering where I am. Yeah.
That's good.
I'm doing it. It's good to see you guys.
Bye-bye.
All right. It's always good to see Alyssa and Neil. Yeah, pizza. Like, just talking about pizza makes me want pizza. Like, I could eat a lot of pizza. I'll tell you what, Wendy. Great job. Great job with the recommendation there for that strawberry rhubarb upside down cake. Fantastic. So delicious. Like, I thought it would be good because you said it would be good, but it was pretty fantastic. I know, Janny, pizza is good. It's one of those things that it's like, pizza. Actually, you guys tell me. I'm sure you have one. Pizza's mine, but everyone probably has something, some food that no matter how full you are, like, you know how when you get really full and it's like you just like nothing sounds good at that point. It's like the idea of just anything sounds horrible because you're so full. But there's always that one thing that no matter how full you are, sounds good. And for me, it's pizza. I guess unless I'm full on pizza, and then that would be the only other time that I guess I would say, okay, you know, I'm not in the bed. But ice cream, LSU mom, it's ice cream. For me, it's pizza. Like, I always feel like, yeah, I could have a slice of pizza on top of that. Cory just talked me into another slice, Will. I'm glad I could help. I'm glad that I could be of service. There's always room for ice cream. Robert, I always said, because it kind of like fills in all the gaps, right? You gotta have something that just kind of like fills in everything. French fries. There's always room for French fries. Cheesecake is good too. But for me, it's pizza. It's like, no matter, I could have just had like a huge dinner. I'm like stuffed. And then someone goes, hey, we got this fresh, and if I smell it, it's over. No anchovies. Rye guy, come on. Anchovies? I bet you put olives on your pizza too. Anchovies, no thank you. Not a fan of that. Like, I always wondered how many people really were a fan of that, because that's just weird stuff. Yeah. Right, guy. I don't think anyone is with you on this. It's weird stuff. Oreo cheesecake. Oreos. Oh, Oreo cookies. With or without milk. Because that's kind of like I feel like you have to have the milk, right? Ranch dressing with pizza. I think that it should just come with it. Like you get a pizza, and instead of putting that little ottoman in the middle of the box, they should just put a little bowl of ranch dressing. That should just be how it comes. It's just mandatory. Anything curry. No fish on pizza. I agree with that. Oh yeah, Nikki, Hawaiian pineapple pizza. See, I'm all good for pineapple pizza. I love it. Like, I'll load up a pizza with, like, everything. I don't just do, like, the ham and pineapple. We'll, like, load it up with everything and then throw pineapple on top of it. Like a green pepper, onion, sausage, mushroom, pepperoni, pineapple. That'll do it for me. But there's a caveat to the pineapple. Here we go. Like, I like any pineapple on pizza, but my preference, if I could choose, if I'm making the pizza, it's crushed pineapple all the way. You get a can of crushed pineapple, you squeeze the juice out of it, and then you just sprinkle that all over the pizza. That way you end up with these nice little bits of sweetness, kind of mixed with everything else, but you don't have like the big chunks of pineapple. And no restaurant does that. Like, no restaurant. But when we make it at home, we always do crushed pineapple. That's a little tip for you if you like your pineapple pizza. Do you eat corned beef or cabbage on St. Patrick's Day? My go-to for St. Patrick's, because I like corned beef. Corned beef is so salty. I try to stay away from it, and I love cabbage too. But for me, when we make something for St. Patrick's Day, it is shepherd's pie all the way. A really good shepherd's pie. That's like, it just makes me happy. So shepherd's pie would be my choice. And in fact, you guys mentioned in the chat, clam pizza. No, thank you. See, I can't do that. You guys mentioned St. Patrick's Day earlier. And it reminded me that we need to make a shepherd's pie. Alright, we're going to keep moving. If you guys have not already, I'm going to encourage you again to smash that thumbs up button. It really helps us out a lot. It lets me know you're enjoying the stream, but it also lets YouTube know that you're enjoying the stream, and that really helps us out. And if you haven't already, you can also subscribe. You don't have to fill out any documents to do so. You literally just tap a button. You tap a button and bam, you're subscribed. And you can join us every week. You'll be notified every time that we go live. There you go, Rita. The shepherd's pie for Food and Wine at the Ireland booth was great. I did not have it. Simba 2, glad you're feeling better. Continue to get better through the physical therapy. Haggis. I told you guys I'll try anything, and I've tried that. Not a big fan of it. It's not a, I don't know. That's just not my jam. But you guys know me enough to know that pretty much I'll eat anything except for olives. So when we talk about kind of on a regular basis, no olives. But if there's something that an olive's on and you're like, you gotta try this, Cory, it's really good. Would I try it? Probably. Would I like it? I don't know, but I still would try it. Try it again wearing your kilt. What about mushrooms on pizza? I love mushroom on pizza. I absolutely love mushrooms on pizza. Smoked oysters, sardines. I mean, somebody likes those things. The seafood out of a can. Else they wouldn't sell it in the stores. But you know what else? Someone eats those Vienna sausages. And those things are like, I don't know what, leftover meat mush. Like they like disintegrate. Like you look at them and they start like melting. Those little Vienna sausages. Things are like cat food in the shape of a hot dog in a can with jelly around it. How appetizing does that sound for you? It's literally the best description that I have ever given for Vienna sausages. Cat food in the shape of a hot dog stuffed in a can filled with like jelly or this gel around it. Almost like the gel that's around Spam. Weird stuff. Hot honey, ricotta, crispy pepperoni. There you go. That sounds great. Wait, they make barbecue Vienna sausages? That's a thing? No, they really make barbecue Vienna sausage. I had no idea that that was a thing. Huh. Maybe we should get them for Steve. He probably would like them though, you know? That's the kind of stuff that he would probably like. Like he would turn up his nose to that delicious lobster that we just had, but you get a Vienna sausage and he'd be all about that. So the barbecue ones, LSU Mom, do they have like, is the gel stuff that's in there like barbecue? Is it like in a sauce? Or is it actually like in the little sausage things themselves? Upside down pizza. I've taught you how to pronounce that cheese, Cory. Sean's taught me how to pronounce a lot of stuff. I don't know if I'm doing it right. I just do what he tells me to do. And people look at me funny sometimes, but I just assume that they didn't know like I didn't know and they haven't been educated yet. Or Sean has just lied to me and everything I'm saying is just complete nonsense. That's very possible. This was that tres leches, the coconut tres leches. I'm about strombolis. Listen, I'm not going to argue with that. I guess that becomes a question: stromboli or calzone? And you know, like I like a good stromboli because the stromboli doesn't have the ricotta generally, right? But I like ricotta, so I like a calzone too. But my understanding, right, that's the biggest difference. Not only how it's actually rolled up, like the construction of the dough, but also strombolis generally do not have ricotta cheese. Am I correct in that? Man, we get into some deep food conversations around this place. Something smells so good right here. It is like super strong garlic bread, delicious smell coming from Spice Road. Wow, that smells so good. According to Nitro Neil, do not get Italian food from Epcot. Ricotta. Listen, Sean. Spaghetti. Sean needs his gravy to go on his spaghetti. But you know Sean doesn't eat seafood, so he doesn't like the calamars. When is your next live stream of EHOP Bob? You want to go next week? You guys want to go see Bob next week? We haven't been out there in a while, and he's been like world traveling. He went to, just got back from Africa, like crazy looking trip over in Africa. Bob, I'll go next week. You guys want to go see EHOP Bob? We will go spend an evening with our buddy Bob. It'll be a blast. Why not? You ask and you shall receive. Vicky says she's glad she's watching to keep her mind off the weather because it's getting pretty bad soon. Oh! It's like Whitney Houston going on over here. I don't want to hurt anymore. It's like Epcot karaoke. Can you hear that from here? Bob sounds great. Oh, his hair looks great too. Is this show about to be over?
Thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. That's the best thing you can ever give any performers, your applause, and I appreciate it so much.
Smells good back here too. All right, we're back here. We're getting drawn into the live music. Might as well see what's going on, right? We're walking by. I feel like I'm in the way all of a sudden.
It's listening skylarks, trees in the valley, it's beautiful flowers. Swimming in the grotto with the women in the light, we tripping in the pound from the boat. Feeling so good, I'm dancing on wood, get a ride, and then Jeanette could go. Taking that Robert at the DD, dropping it. I'm talking B to the A, to the A, to the G, to the B to the A, to the A, to the G, to the See, everybody could be good to you. You need a problem to fill your All right, talk to him for just a minute, get something to drink.
You want me to talk? Hey, I have a question. Is there anyone here celebrating something special? A birthday tonight? No birthday? Birthday, we got a birthday. Anniversary.
Oh, we're celebrating love.
We're celebrating love. All right. This is the birthday girl. She's the princess. Hi, princess. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause to the princess. Happy birthday, sweetie. I remember when my daughter was that young. Oh, my daughter's 19 now. She's about to graduate. Yeah. And I'm a grandpa. So it's amazing. My son, 24-year-old, is a daddy. So this song is amazing.
You started before you were born.
I know. This song is amazing. We're about to take it back with this one. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Diane Diaz. Here we go.
Come and sing. Well, we saved the best for the last. Any Queen fans here tonight? I said, are there any Queen fans here tonight? Come on. Now, this is one of those audience participation songs, all right? Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in the landslide.
just killed a man, put a gun against his head, pulled my trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life here just begun, but now I'm gonna throw it all Do you need to make it right? How back again this time tomorrow? Carry on, carry Too late, my time has come. Send shivers down my spine, body aching all the time. Goodbye, everybody. I've got to go. Gotta leave it all behind. I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, will you do the Van Dyke? Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening. Galileo, Galileo, he's just a poor boy from a poor family. Sparing his life from this monstrosity. Easy come, easy go, will you let me go? Wish me luck, Lord, when I let you go. Wish me luck,
cheering because they're happy it's over. Listen, that was a bit rough. That was a bit rough. Go over to where it's quieter. What's your name? Andrew? Yeah. Everyone say hi to Andrew. How's it going? He came up behind me, was sitting there. So give your honest opinion of what we just went through.
Amazing voice, amazing guitar, great band actually.
So you enjoyed it?
I actually thought it
was... You did?
I was hoping to come tomorrow to see Modern English, but my schedule changed. So
Modern English would probably be better.
Yeah.
Probably be better.
Very good band. So.
But you got family watching?
Yeah, I got my mom, Nana, Alan and Lily are watching. My wife, Julie's at her conference. And I just want to say hey and say thanks for everything.
And where is everybody?
Just outside of Toronto in Bowmanville, Ontario.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, it's so nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you too.
Thanks for stopping and saying hi. I appreciate it very much.
Too long, but thank you.
Thank you so much. It's so nice to meet you.
Have a good one.
Thanks.
Take care. See you Saturday.
Yeah.
For the fam.
Have a good one.
Thanks, Cory.
Orlando's own Diane Diaz. We hope you enjoy the rest of your night here at the Epcot.
Well, I thought the band the actual like musicians were great. Actually, like even above average. Like they were great. But I don't know. With all of the stuff going on, I don't know how well you could hear. Like I was sitting right next to one of the little speakers on the edge of the stage, so I'm like hearing her voice coming out. And the weird thing is, I mean, that wasn't even like all just her like straight voice. There was a lot of effects going on the voice, and even with all of the effects, it was not of professional quality. That's all I'm saying. Like I'm just giving my honest opinion. Someone said in the chat that the confidence level that she was great. I agree. Like to go up there and just do that with that level of confidence, that takes a lot. But I don't know. That was rough. It was rough. And you know what's crazy is that, you know, with something like that, at least in my opinion, like it's all about picking the right songs, you know? There's very few people in the world that have any business trying to sing that last song. Like very little people in the world. And the way they had the background vocals too at the beginning were all like weirded out off. Like I don't know what was going on there, but it's just not that's not a song that you just say, hey, yeah, I got that. Listen, I got the ability to sing that. No, not many people. In fact, there may only be a couple people. I mean, we've heard Omar sing this, and you know, it's a different story. But very few. Anyway, there you go. Once the problem is I just went right up to the front row, and once I sat down, like there was no leaving. Like I couldn't just stand up. I was like on display at that point, so I had to kind of hang out until it made sense, until it ended, so I could make my exit. I took one for the team. Well, you all took one for the team because we enjoyed it together. Loosely, the term enjoyed. Thanks for the torture, Sean. Well, she come out dressed like like Steven Tyler. I thought we were about to hear a little bit of Aerosmith coming out. She goes, so with the hat on. This year, Magical Night of Hope, December 14th, where I will try to sing on key. It's basically a show of me attempting to sing on key. I will attempt. I can promise you I will not be singing Bohemian Rhapsody. But you know what I can't promise you? I can't promise you that there will not be costume changes, because I feel absolutely inspired. I feel inspired to wear a hat like that, maybe with feathers in it, and that cape, that robe cape thing. We're gonna have to find a song that makes that work, because I'm bringing it. I'm getting a cape. I made the decision. I'm getting a cape. I'm getting a crazy hat, and we have to find a song that goes with the hat and the crazy cape. Zippity doodad, what's up, buddy? It's good to see you. Thanks for being here. Everyone say hi to Zip. It's good to see you, buddy. Everyone's like, just say hi to Zip. He's here and hanging out with us. A snowman hat. No, I mean, could you imagine? Like I do. We need some kind of crazy looking. Can you imagine I came out wearing that? People would be like, "What the heck's going on? What's he gonna do next?" It would throw everyone off. They have no idea what's about to happen. And then suddenly, we sing some Christmas ballad. It does not go with it at all. The Greatest Showman song. There you go. We can do it with the song from The Greatest Showman. Now you're on to something. Great seeing you, Alyssa and Neil. It was great to see you. Thanks for stopping and having some lobster. I enjoyed that very much. Step into Christmas bread, too much snow, ever and ever. I could do a little Elton John, get some of those crazy glasses, feathers. Oh, we could do a full-on Elton John segment. Shoe fly pie. Neil's just back to say, in case you forgot, shoe fly pie. Listen, when I'm picking songs for Magical Night of Hope, generally I'm picking the songs that I enjoy the most, and songs that I think are going to suit my voice, because I'm not dumb. I know, like, there's certain songs that are going to suit me better than others. In fact, You'll Be in My Heart was one that I love that song, and I love Phil Collins, but like, singing a Phil Collins song sounds like something I shouldn't do. It's just, that sounds like a bad idea. And it wasn't, when I mentioned the song and I kind of was like singing it, and Bob heard it, he's like, yeah, we're gonna try that one. And we played through it once, and I was like, I don't know, Bob. I'm like, just because you hear Phil, and you know there's nobody that can sing that song like Phil does, and I told Bob, like, I cut it, like, I just like, on to the next one, like, we're not gonna do that one. And Bob's like, no, you're doing that one. And so we would not have had You'll Be in My Heart if it wasn't for Bob saying, hey, sing it. He loved it, and so we did it, and it was a lot of fun, and a lot of you said that you enjoyed it, so there you go. I was just like one and done. We're done. Like sing through it once. I'm like, on to the next. And Bob's like, no. It was great. And you know what, Neil, it really added a lot. Like, because Neil just did a lot of great filling on that song that really brought it together. I mean, Neil does great on all the songs, but that one in particular, because it has a little bit of the he was doing like the echo part with my vocals and stuff, and Neil brought that song together. So I appreciate it, Neil. I remember when we practiced it all together, and Neil's like doing the just look over your shoulder. It is great. I was like, oh wow, okay, that sounds a lot better. When you taking us back to see Bob? Debbie, how about Thursday? Next Thursday. Someone asked earlier, and I said next Thursday. Let's go see Bob. Next Thursday is a Bob day. So just get ready for it. You've got all week to prepare. Practice your singing. Practice all your, make sure you move some furniture a bit in your living room so you have enough room to move around like you're at River Roost, and come join us next Thursday night. We will be live with Mr. Yeehaw Bob Jackson. Haven't seen him in a bit, and looking forward to going and catching up with Bob. I gotta call him. I gotta call Bob, text him and say, hey, listen, we're coming out, Bob. We're bringing the stream. We're coming to see ya. My favorite was when you did Thriller. I did not do Thriller, Sean. But I could do that. I could do that. I could do Thriller. I gotta get the red jacket though.
Luminous, the symphony of us, a spectacular celebration of music humanity, we who began to due to lower items during the show, please be sure to wash your step and take some water again. Get ready, because the next performance, Luminous.
Now that's the guy who can wear a hat. Bob can wear anything. He's like a fashionista. Like, I think Bob could wear pretty much anything and pull it off. There's some people who are like that, you know? But yes, again, December 14th, Saturday, December 14th, 4th annual Magical Night of Hope. At Give Kids the World again. It's so much fun. If you can be there, be there. We will have tickets going on sale at some point. Don't know when we're still got till December, but you've got the date. The date is set, December 14th. Plan to be here. I'll let you know plenty of time ahead when tickets are going on sale, so you can go and get a ticket and come join us live. And if you can't join us in person, we'll be live streaming it for you to enjoy from home. So make sure to get ready for Magical Night of Hope, December 14th. So many favorites. They had me choked up with a Toy Story song. Yeah, that one. You know how I said that Bob talked me into doing You'll Be in My Heart when I first practiced the song from Toy Story? When Somebody Loved Me, Bob goes, as soon as we like hit the last note of the song, Bob looks at me and he's like, that's a sad song, Cory. I'm like, I know, Bob, I know. So what do you think? It's like, I think you should do it. I'm like, all right, let's go then. Do I have a glove? I actually have a sequence glove that was provided to me by Sean and Tasha Rogers. It is a long story that we don't have time to really go into tonight, but I do have a sequence glove because it's all about the sizzle. Are we gonna watch these fireworks? Are they like 10 minutes? You guys want to watch fireworks? I haven't watched these ones from over here in in the firework viewing area. But if you want to, we will. I'll go find a spot to sit in here. There's like all kinds of places in here to sit. I forgot about that one. You did, didn't you? Can I moonwalk? No. I cannot moonwalk. I have been known to do some Michael Jackson imitation dancing, but none of it has been quite fantastic, and it has just been more for fun than anything else. Excuse me, buddy. All right, we'll get a spot here, and we'll just hang out. Can you moonwalk? If so, prove it. Listen, Sean, I can't. I can't moonwalk. We're gonna sit here for a minute and just wait to watch fireworks in 10 minutes because we got a good location. Donna, how are you? It's good to see you. We're in a dark area at the moment, but we've got a pretty good spot for fireworks. So I'm not gonna move. I haven't watched them in a while. It's good to see you, Donna. R. Johns is here too. It's good to see you, Richie. Welcome. Thanks for being here. Did I? No, I got the $5 super chat from Henry earlier. Said tomorrow 6:39 is the current scheduled time. And Tamale in Mexico is my vote. Yes, I did read that. Thank you again for that super chat.
That's all I could get.
All right, hang on just a moment.
Please watch your step and take small children by the hand.
I just, I hit the wrong button.
Tonight's performance of Luminous, the Symphony of Us, begins in just 10 minutes.
Gosh, it's bright. You know what's great? When I send out my email to my email list, I get all of your auto replies when you guys are out of town on vacation and stuff, so that's always great. Your auto replies come to me so I can see, like, hey, this person's on vacation, this person's out of the office. For all of you who registered with like your work email addresses, I love it. I kind of like this music. Anthony says the show is wicked good. Yeah, it is funny, Wendy, because I'll get these emails. I'm like, who's that? And then I'm like, oh, it's Peter. He's on vacation. I'm like, so I know when you're traveling. Oh, so we didn't talk about food in Vegas yet. Let me give you the rundown here. Well, we'll mainly just talk about one. We have been to Vegas quite a bit, and there is one restaurant that at this point I would not go to the city without eating at. It's basically on our list. It's a must. Like we would not go there and not eat it, and that is in Caesar's Palace. It's Bobby Flay's restaurant, Amalfi, and we've had a lot of food around Vegas, and even this trip we tried a lot of stuff that we have not had before, but we went back to Amalfi and continue to say that it is one of our favorite restaurants we've ever eaten at in our lives. incredible seafood, incredible pasta, everything, the service, but the food quality, the levels and layers of flavors that are in the food coming out of this restaurant are unlike anything. I had these little pasta shells that had this kind of lightly spicy red sauce that was made with lobster broth. Had these little pieces of lobster in it, but it had this toasted black garlic, like a toasted fermented black garlic shaved on it. And when I tell you, it was one of those things where, like, I took a bite and then I'm like, I will not take as big of a bite again because it's going to be gone too soon and we need to savor this in a very slow fashion because it's one of the best things I've ever eaten. It was unbelievable.
Oh yeah. I already had
so good. So good. We had some branzino that was fantastic. The cool thing about Amalfi is they have a fish market, and you go over to the fish market and they've got all the whole fish, different fish that are flown in daily that are on ice, and you go pick your fish, like your actual fish. And so I went and picked a branzino, a nice sized branzino, and then I took it over to the fish dude. He weighed it and then threw it on a tray. They sent it to the kitchen, and I tell them how I want it prepared, and it was, it's on another level, this place. So if you're ever in Vegas, Caesar's Palace, Amalfi, Bobby Flay, phenomenal restaurant, phenomenal. And there's so many other great places we went to as well, but that one is it's just so good. I can't wait for my cruise in September. Miss Disney fam, what cruise are you going on? Oh, really, Donna? That sounds interesting. I ate Nemo. No, I didn't eat Nemo. What are you talking about, Sean? 3-day Disney cruise. You can eat a lot of food in a 3-day Disney cruise. Wendy says Joe Patty's Fish Market in Pensacola. I'll have to check it out. This is when everyone does the shifty shift, moving around out here. We got a good spot right there in the middle. Look at that. Fantabulous situation. Need to sleep. It's 1 a.m. here. Oh, Julia, get some sleep. I think we got a good spot. What do you think? Hang on just a minute here while I adjust. This show, do we want wider like this? We get more fireworks in? Let's see how this goes.
Dá pra você ficar em pé no carrinho.
Good evening. Tonight, we invite you to join us for Luminous, the Symphony Dance. Due to low light levels during the show, we ask that you please watch your step and be sure to take small children along the way. Tonight's performance of Luminous, the Symphony of Us, will begin in just a few minutes.
It's turned into a dance party around me all of a sudden. I hope those flames don't fly over here, then my hair would go up a lot. I would look, top of my head would look like one of those flames. Let's hope not. Stay safe, Vicky. Enjoy the fireworks, everybody.
When we are born, we come into this world a raw noise. Cradled in tenderness, we tune ourselves to the world around us. Don't stop your crying, it'll be alright. Just take my hand, hold it tight. 可以呼唤我到你的身边，是丝毫 Sometimes we find another, and our melodies blend. And suddenly, with the hum of our heartstrings, our world becomes a duet.
we find that the melodies we cherish are gone. And for a moment, we are playing alone. When somebody loved me, everything was beautiful. And when she was happy, so was I. When she loved when somebody loved me, everything was beautiful. Every hour spent together. But we are never truly alone. Sing out so others can hear you. We make echoes back at us in chorus, in concert, in symphony.
thankfully. I must have been standing in a way where I was kind of like I was kind of like trying to see over the top of the camera and hold the camera high at the same time. I was in a position where I feel like I was leaning back a little the whole time. So my back's kind of like stiff. I think it's either that or I'm just getting old. Probably just getting old. Darn it. I guess we're all getting older every day, right? I'm in like a bubble tornado over here. That's a good spot, by the way. Like, I've seen that show quite a few times, but I would say that is, that's been my favorite spot to see it from. Yeah. For sure. It's fantastic. The sound's great there. The view's fantastic. It was really great. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm trying to find which way that I can walk. We can walk against traffic or with traffic. I vote that we go against the traffic. Just for different. Yeah, great music, great show. There you go. It's fantastic. Where were you standing? I was in like the firework viewing area where, you know, the old Fast Pass firework viewing spot. And I wasn't that high back, you know. It was like, there's like a walkway that they leave open, and then some people are closer to the water. I was like maybe 3 people back from the walkway, like that divides the people who are right against the water. So not bad. And honestly, you know, I went in there early and sat down for 10 minutes, but really you just wait till like less than 5 minutes from the show when everyone stands up, and that you can just kind of walk in, because once everyone stands up, it just opens up a bunch of additional space. So there you go. Let's head out to the front. I appreciate you guys, though. Thanks for coming along tonight. It's good to be back. We will be back again live next Thursday. And I guess it's not a surprise where we'll be. We will be with our buddy Yeehaw Bob next Thursday. So come join us. That's always fun. We'll be with Bob at River Roost for a fun night of Bob things. Little Debbie challenge, man. I want to do it at some point. We'll do it someday. The Little Debbie challenge. If you're not aware of this is where we're going. We want to see if we can kind of narrow down what the best Little Debbie snack cake is. And the only way to do that is to try them all in a short period of time so we can properly compare them. You know? That's the only way I can think of doing it. Jill says, will you play Fortnite when the Disney parks hit the game? Probably not, because I don't play games anymore. I used to play games. I never played Fortnite, though. But no, I don't. Like I said earlier, I don't even really have time to watch TV, and when I do, I kind of choose to read. So that's just kind of been my thing. So games. So we got the kids a Switch for Christmas because they really wanted it. They love Mario Kart, and they love playing all the Mario stuff. So I was like, okay, we'll get the Switch. And I enjoyed playing Mario Kart, like crazy full circle thing, because I played Mario Kart like religiously when I was a kid, and then playing it with my kids was a fun moment. That was kind of cool, especially when Taylor beat me. I'm like, okay, well, I've spawned humans that can now beat me in Mario Kart. This is weird. It's a weird moment for sure. So we have a Switch in the house now, and I never turn it on. The girls will play it every once in a while, and I'll play it with them because it's fun playing together with them. But sitting there like playing it by myself, nah. All the spring breaks happening, all the people are coming here. I can tell you right now, there are a lot better places to go in the United States than Orlando on spring break that don't look like this. Just saying. Less expensive. You can get a lot more for your money for sure. Way less people and better life experiences. I get it, Disney's fun, but it's not fun when there's a ton of people. It's not the same. But I'll tell you right now, when Steph and I were out in Vegas, so we decided to take a couple days and kind of travel outside of the city. We went out to Red Rocks. That was really cool. Had a great time out there. We went to my favorite place that we went was phenomenal. Like, I guess I didn't even know what I was getting into or what to expect. But we went out to Valley of Fire. That was absolutely incredible. So those of you, if you've been to Valley of Fire, you know what I'm talking about. It is absolutely beautiful. Like, we've been to the Grand Canyon, and I enjoyed Valley of Fire better than the Grand Canyon. It was so much, so incredible. We're walking across these like rock formations. Like, we did a couple hikes, a few miles here and there. It was like walking like on Mars. It was unbelievable. I'll post the pictures of it. I haven't posted any of the pictures, but it is so beautiful out there. Just driving through it, I was like, where in the world are we? This is awesome. We had such a great time out there. It was really cool. And there's so many places like that we haven't been. Steph and I talked about making it a goal to go visit all the national parks. There's like 62, I believe, U.S. national parks. And Valley of Fire is not even a national park. It's a state park. We wanted to go up. We almost took a day to go up to Zion, but I was tired. I was tired. I don't want to drive almost 3 hours there and spend the day and then drive it back. So next time we will plan to relocate. Maybe go up to Zion, Bryce Canyon, and then and just fly home from up there somewhere and go see all that. But it's beautiful. There you go, Janny. That's what I was just talking about. This Utah parks. We're going to do it. But I didn't want to rush it either, you know. I want to do it when we can go, enjoy it, you know, take our time. Oh, I also we went up to Mount Charleston, so which is like due west of Vegas for about an hour. Craziest thing. those of you, if there's any of you in that area, it was so weird. We go from Vegas, which was warm, to Valley of Fire on one side of Vegas, which was warm and amazing and red rocks everywhere and looks incredible. And then we went, and the same day, we went an hour west of Vegas to Mount Charleston, drove up as far as we could on the mountain. There was like 35 inches of snow, like on the ground, and it was, and then they had like a blizzard that night. It was ridiculous. It was just like from one extreme to another, Valley of Fire to 35 inches of snow. Crazy. And it was only an hour outside of Vegas. And you see, like, when you're on the strip and you're looking out of the mountain range, you can always see this time of the year Mount Charleston kind of sitting back there, and you can see all the snow on it. Oh my gosh. I don't think I've ever left Epcot before with this many people leaving in a long time. It's been quite a while. But this is also do the Colorado River cruise at night. That sounds amazing. Where do you do that? At the Grand Canyon? That sounds like so much fun. Well, guys, our time has come to an end. I can't even figure out how to cross over here without getting run over. Our time has come to an end here tonight in Epcot. It's been fun. I've had a good time with all of you. There's a lot more to. Once you get outside of the city of Vegas, there's just so much. River cruises in Moab. Awesome. Yes, gotta do that. It's been great seeing you all tonight. It's been great chatting, having a good time, doing all the things. And man, look at that view. What a beauty. I will, I'll be around next Thursday if you would like to join. We will be with Yeha Bob. So come join us. It's always a fun night. So much fun with Bob and Little Debbie. Oatmeal cream pies is the top seller. I'm sure it is. You know, we're going to have to do some research on these things because probably the oatmeal cream pies are probably one of the oldest too, which would probably lead to it being the top seller just because it's been around for so long. People have such a connection to the oatmeal cream pie, which, by the way, I've been seeing a trend of people taking oatmeal cream pies and putting them in air fryers and turning them into this melty goodness and putting ice cream on them. We should try that too. That would be fun. But we'll see you next week with Bob. It's going to be great. We're going to have a great time. And Magical Night at Home. 4th annual. 4. December 14th. Give Kids the World. We're going to be doing that too. And I mention it just because it's March already. It's crazy. Right? It's March? Yeah. It'll be April before you know it. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you. I've done that. Joel with the oatmeal pies, I'm sure. We'll see you next week from River Roost, Disney's Port Orleans, Riverside. Have a good night, everyone. We'll see you next time. Have a great night. Walk-off. Beyond the Walk-off. Man, you guys haven't asked for a Beyond the Walk-off in a long time. Should we do it? Are enough of you going to join me on Beyond the Walk-Off? There's 600 of you here now. Are you guys going to come over there on Instagram? We do a Beyond the Walk-Off? Because listen, I'll do a Beyond the Walk-Off. It's been a while. We can go over there and talk about that singing that we heard earlier on the Beyond the Walk-Off. If you guys will join me, I'll be there. Beyond the Walk-Off. If you guys have no idea what we're talking about, Instagram. Join me on Instagram soon as this ends, and we're gonna go over there. We'll go live over there for just a minute. We'll walk out to the car. We'll talk about the stream and whatever else you want to talk about. Sometimes it's a little weird on Beyond the Walk-Off, but that's why it's Beyond the Walk-Off. Have a great night. We'll see you over there. Instagram. Have a good night, everyone. See you next week. Thanks to the mods. Thanks to you guys for... I'm back for a second because I want to go wide. Thank you for all the super chats and all the fun time tonight. I appreciate you. You make my Thursday fun. Have a great night, everyone. We'll see you soon.